Welcome to Jet Setting with Jackie. If this is your first time here, my name is Jackie, and if you've already been here before, welcome back to my channel. In the last video, I spoke about the 5 reasons why I'm living in Jamaica. This video is going to cover the things that you should think about before you decide to make that move or decide that Jamaica is where you want to live, whether it be long-term or short-term. Let's get right into the 7 things that you should think about before deciding to live in Jamaica. Number 1, why are you looking to live in Jamaica? Are you retiring and deciding that, hey, wherever I'm living is not the best place for me? I want that island life. Or are you a returning resident or an expat that decide, hey, I am tired of wherever I'm at. I want to go back home. There's no place like home. And of course, we all know Jamaica is the ish. Come on. Or are you a digital nomad and you're looking for your next adventure, and your next adventure is pushing you towards Jamaica? Jamaica looks super dope. The culture is great. The people are amazing. I want to go experience all that. The beaches are beautiful. The food looks great. I want all that for myself. Or you might just want some peace. And if there's anything Jamaica can offer, is that sense of peace. Either way, think about what your reason is for choosing Jamaica to be the next place that you live. The second thing, not really to think about, but is, have you been to Jamaica before? If you are a returning resident, then this was your home at some point. If you are just retiring and deciding to relocate, or if you're a digital nomad, a good thing to think about is, have you been here before? And if you have been here before, have you immersed in the life outside of a resort? Because I think sometimes people mistake a resort or a vacation or a cruise, coming here, seeing how great things are, and not really understanding what it's like to live in that country. So I want you to think about what it's like outside of vacation mode. The third thing to think about is your financials. Of course, moving is always expensive. I know I don't even want to tell y'all the amount of times I've moved. I don't, because you're going to think I'm crazy. But I know how expensive it is to move because I've done it so much. I'm a professional mover at this point. So you want to think about your financials. What is your budget for moving? Have you researched the cost of living in Jamaica? What it would be like to rent somewhere, the cost of that, electric, water, transportation, food. All of those should be at the top of your mind. Also, another thing to think about that is not really financial, but kind of is healthcare. If you have any sort of serious health condition that needs specific care, you may want to consider what your healthcare will be like in Jamaica. Not to knock my country, I love Jamaica. However, their healthcare system is not the best. So that's something to think about. Will you need to go back and forth from your country to Jamaica when it comes to your healthcare? The fourth thing to think about is, where do you want to live? That also goes hand in hand with coming to Jamaica and getting off of a resort. So you want to explore the place. In order to decide where you want to live, I would highly suggest coming to visit and spending time in the place where you're going to live. Depending on what part of the island you live, your experience is going to be totally different. The North Coast is different from Kingston. St. Thomas is different from Montego Bay. Negril is going to be different from Portland. All of the island is beautiful. However, you have to find the area that fits your speed. For me, I'm a North Coast girl, so that's where I'm at. I love it here. Fifth the the fifth thing to think about before you come to live in Jamaica is, do you know anyone here? For me, that was super easy because I have family here. It was easy for me to come back. I've been coming back and forth since I was a child. So coming back and living here was super easy. I have friends, of course, a lot of them migrated, but I still have friends here and I still have my family members here. So I have a support system that if I need anyone, I'm good. You want to come here and you want to meet people. You want to build relationships. That way, when you decide to come and live here, you'll have people that you can reach out to if you need anything, someone to check on you, just to make sure you're good. The sixth thing to think about is, when do you want to move to Jamaica? What is your time frame? Do you have 6 months? Do you have a year? Do you have 5 years? For me, it was pretty simple because I've kind of had that mindset ever since I've left Jamaica. So it was more so putting my plan into action because I've been planning for so long. Think about your time frame and start planning. Do not just jump into this without a plan. You should have a plan in place. I promise it will help you make this such an easier transition. And the last and final thing to think about is, how do you plan on doing your move? Are you going to sell all of your things and move here and buy new things? Or are you going to ship your items here? Or if you are coming down here on a short-term basis, maybe you want to come and utilize things that are already in place. For example, an Airbnb that's furnished already. It's great to think about what option is going to work best for you. That basically sums up the 7 things that you should think about before you decide to come and live here in Jamaica. If you have any questions about any of the 7 things to think about, please leave your comment below and I will leave an answer for you. If you have questions about anything else related to living in Jamaica or relocating to Jamaica, please let me know in the comments below as well. If this video has been helpful to you, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be putting out videos every week and they will build off of each other. So the next video, I'll talk about what it was like looking for a place to rent in Jamaica. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are interested in knowing what it's like to live in Jamaica, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you know when I've posted a new video. Thank you so much for watching and come back soon.